My name is Elizabeth Nunn, and I'm a mother who lost my 22-year-old son Zebulon to suicide 6 years ago this December. We're here today to walk in the memory of people who we've lost to suicide. We're here to prevent suicide. We're here to support those who are struggling with mental illnesses or depression, and we just want to make people aware that there is a growing concern for lost lives for suicide and that it's preventable. The local effects of suicide are that youth between the ages of 15 and 24 are a high suicide rate. With my son, suicide, it was totally unexpected. In hindsight, since I've been working with the American Foundation to Prevent Suicide, I have read a lot of their materials, so I see now that there were some clues. But it could have been prevented, possibly if I had realized some of the clues, if other people had realized. It's very difficult to say, but I do know that if I'd had the stats, if I'd had the understanding that I do now after working with this organization, I definitely would have handled things differently.
I come here and help out with this. I lost a soldier to suicide while I was gone on my last deployment. The lady that runs it, Liz, her son was a good friend of mine. I'd known him since he was a little kid, and he committed suicide. So, I mean, this is a good cause. Within the armed forces, there's multiple suicides a day, and it's more pain for the family than anybody can understand. And there's plenty of counselings out there. If you need help, if you think somebody needs help, get them to a vet center, get them to the VA. And it's senseless, waste of life. It's not the answer. It's a long-term solution to a short-term problem. If the people would sit down and think what their parents are going to go through, what their siblings are going to go through, what their wives, girlfriend, spouse, or whatever, their friends, it tears you apart, and it doesn't ever go away. But yet it still happens every day. Like I said, every year we lose more soldiers to suicide than we have in 10 years of war. So.